Welcome to Top 10 News Channel. We will talk about site update, an appeal, and apology, and more. It seems like things are in a constant state of flux these days. People are going back to work, business are reopening if they aren't going under. And here on Listverse we have a pile of changes happening quietly behind the scenes. This update is my way of letting you in on the latest website news. Read on. Number 5. Priority for regulars. This only applies to our regular readers and commenters. If you have submitted a list in the past and it has not been responded to, please send me an email and tell me the email address you used to submit. If you are a commenter, please also tell me your username. You will be given immediate priority in processing of submissions. My goal is that by the end of May we will be publishing almost exclusively content from regulars like you and our own columnists we have come to love over the years. Please note, as I said above, all submissions prior to May are still going to be covered by the old payment system. Click this link to send me an email to bring my attention to your submissions. Number 4. The appeal. We want to appeal to all of our writers from the early years of the site. If you are here and reading, and I know some of you are, right maggot? Please consider writing for us again. I have spent the last week processing some site code changes that apply to old lists, and it brought back such a lot of memories. I would like to bring some wonderful moments like those we shared back then, to the here and now for all of the new readers who have since joined us. No one writes better for Listverse than someone who loves Listverse. Also, we are happy to publish your lists under your nicknames on the site. You do not need to use your real name if you do not wish to do so. Number 3. The virus. From next week my home nation of New Zealand will be moving to a lower level of lockdown, which will mean restaurants and shops will return to normal opening. I am going to take that as the cue for the site to move on also. I want to now put a lid on our lists relating to coronavirus. I think we've had our fill. If something really novel or outstanding does emerge, I'll still consider publishing it, but for now I would like to focus on getting the site back to basics, fun and fascinating top 10 lists. Number 2. The new shaving just made an announcement about virus reporting. I'd like to ask for some brainstorming from you guys around how we approach our weekly news article. Morris M. kept us entertained for many years, and Jonathan H. Kenter took over, but with all the news being about or relating to the disease, news is hard to keep interesting. I'd also like to keep political news to a minimum for the reasons mentioned earlier on this list. So here's your chance. Tell us what you think we should do, if anything, for our weekly news summary. Do you have a brilliant idea for how we can mix it up and make it more broadly appealing? If so, hit the comments and tell us. Number 1. My personal social media. Partly due to the deaths mentioned in my apology above, I deleted my social media accounts. I kept the Listverse accounts active, of course. I have now reopened both Facebook and Instagram accounts. I would be more than happy for anyone here to add me as a friend on Facebook. My personal life is not the most thrilling, but I'd love to share it with you all as much as I share my lists and thoughts and feelings here on the site. So, if you want to see my cooking, renovations, likes and interests, and probably a few drunken moments from the past that I am somewhat ashamed of, add me on Facebook, my main social media, and add me on Instagram. I'll follow back. The accounts are also found in my author blurb on the lists I have written here. Please like and subscribe. Click on button. Thanks for watching.